Hey, my friends, Everyday Triathletes, it's Graham, and you're here with me the day before my 69.1 or less Poconos 70.3 Ironman. The swim has been canceled for obvious reasons. The river flow in the Delaware River here in the Delaware water gap is at record proportions almost. There is no way they're sending 2,000 people in there, so they did the right thing, canceled it. Bummer, big bummer. The overall feeling here, as you can imagine, is pretty bad. I mean, no one wants to train for a 70.3 and come to a 69.1. Myself included. I put a lot of time into my swim, really excited to get the full experience. I really could care less how I do with each specific leg. I'm here to have fun with my family and try something new. I worked really hard to get here in a very short amount of time, so unlike some others, I haven't put in, like years worth of stuff to get here, but, still put in a lot of time. Been feeling really strong. This past week, my taper has gone very well. In fact, my legs are they feel fantastic, except for my Achilles tendon. My trail running, which typically saves my calves and really actually helps to energize them, open them up, makes them feel good for my road running, has kind of betrayed me just a little bit this week, or just something else is going on. I got quite a twinge in my Achilles tendon on my right side this past Wednesday and into Thursday. Took a lot of care of it, a couple ice baths, endless, water soaks, jacuzzi tubs, massages, arnica oil, all the secrets that I've got. And I was actually getting relatively better, but still there. I don't know if you're a runner, but if you are, you know what that feels like. Today, I haven't done anything for 2 days at all other than drive here and just chill out, relax, take care of myself. Try to do like a short little jog just to see how that springboard is doing the Achilles. Pop! My Achilles went, and it's screaming. I can walk on it. I can actually heel strike it really well. But if I try to forefoot it or mid-strike it, I got no spring out of that thing. So I'm hoping for a miracle tonight. I'm pulling out my best tricks and prayers and energy work and whatever I can do. But bottom line is the run's not looking good tomorrow. And I'm not a dumbass. I'm not going to go and try to run a half marathon, run limping just to do it. That's a disaster. I'm looking to hopefully do a cross season this year, get back into some more triathlon stuff, some more Xterra. So, I'll take it as it comes. Tomorrow, my goal is to try to do the best bike that I can. I've already been on my bike just a little bit today. Getting out of the saddle is near impossible. I can't plantar flex the foot really that well. That's a pretty big deal since, you can look at the topography here in the Poconos. This is not your typical triathlon course. The weather's been pretty crappy today. It's supposed to be pretty cold tomorrow. But, it looks like a pretty cool course. I mean, one that I'd be drooling all over because I like them tough. I like them really kind of complex and up and down and not a pure time trialist course. So I'll do the best I can. I'll get to the T2 station and hopefully be able to move to the run. But right now it's not looking good, which is kind of the other big bummer. And I'll be doing a report on this, obviously, for my podcast after. But this event's, not to point fingers, I hate to do that, but this event's really poorly designed. Great location, kind of. Like, this area is beautiful, but everywhere else around here is just so congested with traffic, which is kind of unbelievable to me. Getting into Stroudsburg today was a disaster. It took us like 45 minutes to get like 10, 15 miles from here, and it's not because of the triathlon. Just not a lot of places to get traffic in and out. It's just the T1, no one is allowed here tomorrow. So this is T1. Obviously, there's no swim, but all the bikes are over here. No spectators allowed. We're going to leave in a TT, format. 2,000 riders leaving in 1 second intervals with 7, bike length or 4 bike length gaps, before you get a red card. And yeah, it's kind of a disaster. There's a U-turn not even a mile after we get on the bike. And then another U-turn like 4 or 5 miles from here with 2,000 people on the road, separated by 1 to 3 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly, and the roads are wet and they're super twisty, and they're ultra undulating. Which again, I love. I'm kind of more of an off-road guy, so I like it like this. But I'm really glad I did not bring my TT bike. I think anyone that's gonna have a TT bike tomorrow is not gonna be happy they have it. You want a road bike for this, absolutely. Maybe you can get better on a TT bike than I can, but it's not a bike I'd want to be on. I unfortunately predict quite a few accidents tomorrow, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but this course is asking for it. I think everybody knows it. It's kind of like a really gloomy kind of feel here right now. Everyone's really quiet. No one's smiling. No one's talking. Maybe that's typical for half Ironman. I don't know. But it doesn't have that warm, friendly feel that I felt at Xterra or the sprint triathlons that I've already done. So a little disappointed about that, but it is what it is. I'll take it as a learning lesson. Tomorrow will be whatever it will be. If I get to the run and I can't run, I will go grab an Oktoberfest beer and chill out and catch a trolley back 45 minutes or more back to my hotel to come back and pick up my bike. But it is what it is. And I'm happy to be here. I really like doing the multi-sport stuff. And I can't wait to do my next one, whenever that's going to be. And I haven't even done this one yet. So I hope this helps, my friend. If you ever get stuck in a pinch where you can't do what you've been training for, you got to make, lemonade out of lemons. And it's definitely going to be a lot of lemonade being made here this weekend at Ironman 70.3, 69.1 or less, Poconos. I'll talk to you later.